Okay, so here's another thing that I want to talk about. So I'm not sure if this just is like a conversation amongst like the light skins or whatever. I don't know. I really consider myself like a brown skin African girl. So please don't clump me in with light skins. Don't clump me in with dark skins. I'm brown skin. I'm African. I would like for you to refer to me in that way, to be clear. Okay, but also, there was some guy made a video that was about Black China, and he was basically calling Black China dusty and frumpy or something. And now here's something I didn't know. I knew that Black China and Tyga were dating. I did not know that they had children together. I did know that Black China dated Rob Kardashian, who was like Kim Kardashian's brother, and she had a baby with him. I knew that. I didn't know that she also had a baby with Tyga. Like, so she's like baby mama of Hollywood, I guess. I don't know. Now, supposedly, I'm not sure about this, but it sounds like she's saying that she has to sell all of her clothes and shoes and shit because she's broke and she needs to take care of her children. If I'm not mistaken, also someone wrote an article about this, but I gotta tell you, like I just have never kept up with Black China, so honestly, like I wouldn't even know. But I feel like I read an article that was like not that long ago, maybe like a few months ago or something before she went all religious, where she was basically saying like, or she was like the highest paid person on OnlyFans. So she was making like a whole bunch of money doing OnlyFans. So like, where did all of her money go? Like, I don't understand. And then the other thing that's very strange, like she has two baby daddies who have, I don't know, they're like um able-bodied males. Why aren't they taking care of the children? Like, well, I don't I'm kind of very confused about it. Like, they are more than able to help. Why aren't they helping her? Why is she out? I mean, if like, why should she have to sell her stilettos? That doesn't make any sense. Like, really, right? Like, she also, like, where did she even get all of these stilettos from? Where did she get all of these things to sell? Like, however she earned the money, like, that's another thing that's just so strange to me. Maybe you can have opinions about these like actresses or whatever, but they're actresses. Like, their job is like the acting. Like, that is the career. Like, Lupita Nyong'o is an actress. Like, Yara Shahidi is an actress. You can point to like shows that they're on, campaigns that they've done, movies that they have coming out. Black China doesn't have any of that. So like, and then okay, so maybe the idea was like, okay, she's an influencer, but like, what is she influencing? Because I feel like I haven't seen. Does she have like a YouTube? Is she like a YouTuber? Is that the thing? Like, I'm not really like, what is it? What's the thing? Why doesn't she just be like a mom tuber or something? Or why doesn't she just start being honest about whatever her situation is with her baby daddies? Because I mean, it's a prime opportunity to show the like awfulness of like men of color and how little they take care of their families. I feel like every time, that's another very strange thing, and maybe some of this is like falsehood and we don't have all the information, but in reality, like, I keep seeing Tyga at all these fashion shows. So Tyga has the time to go to all these fashion shows, but his children aren't being taken care of. Like, that doesn't make any sense, and that doesn't seem quite right. Also, the Kardashians have like a lot of money. Why doesn't she just get like Kim to like help out or something in a way? I don't know. Like, what is it that she needs? But also, it's very real for her to just get a job. Just get a fucking job. I don't know. To me, it just points. Okay, so then the other part of it's kind of a narrative. It's just a theme in the same category, I guess. Like, okay, so Lynette makes this video that's like, women are waking up, no more 50-50. And I just want to like be serious about this. Like, black women have like always been woken up. Like, is this a joke? Like, no, like, seriously, like, college and jobs have been the husbands of black women since we were like able to go to college and get jobs. All the things that are about like the nuclear family and Americana and shit, that stuff is never really applied to us. You know what I mean? Like, that narrative. So I don't understand why. that's not our conversation, and she's trying to clump it in like it is. So I think that black women, if you're a black girl watching this, just know, like, on from the beginning, the percentage of black males who want to be partnered up and who want to be married is so fucking small. It's basically like zero. And so if you have, I mean, it's very natural for you to want to be like, oh my God, I just want to be with someone who's like me and who's similar to me and stuff. And the percentage of that happening, the likelihood of that happening is just not very likely. And it really feels like all of the other black males are just interested in like drug culture, like pimping, prostitution, philandering, playboy culture, niggeration. All of it is so toxic, and it's just like, I don't know. Also, like, come on, like, there's not really women like Sexy Red in the real world. Like, y'all live in the real world. Nobody acts like that. Nobody talks like that. Like, that's not a thing. For her, it is for her, okay? And also, like, I feel like she did an interview and she was saying that she's like, in the hood, in the hood. Okay, all of us don't live in the hood. Also, if you do live in the hood, whatever the hood is to you, I don't know. That's another thing that's very strange. In every city across America, there's a hood. In every city and around the world, there's a hood. And it isn't only black people who live there. And then also, the people who live there don't all act like Sexy Red. A lot of them just conform to like religion because they believe that religion is going to save them from poverty. I think something about the nuclear family and religion can help poor people find just like a path towards safety to an extent. But also, if you simply just strive toward capitalism as an individual, you can also find a sense of normalcy and safety. Let's just use myself as an example. I'm not going to try to sit here and be a trope, but modern American women with apartments and jobs, okay, they're also living a form of an American experience. I think it's more like an experience in the developed world. Women have jobs, women have, opinions, and not all women want children. And also, most women don't want children with poor men. That's just the thing. Like, poor men are awful. They ruin society. They will ruin you. They will ruin anyone because that's just how they are. And most of them hate women. So you don't have to fall into the, like, the bucket of being sucked into the bullshit. That's a real thing. Like, you don't have to fall into that bucket. And I want to say that. Because that's real too. Also, just the whole Black China situation is just very strange. She's got two men who are like of working age. Okay, they're like more than capable. And her children aren't being taken care of. Like, if that doesn't show you how valueless some men are, like, also her children, Tyga's children, are gonna have to, and then Rob Kardashian's children are gonna have to grow up in a society knowing that like their fathers couldn't help their mother at all. Like, do y'all care about women at all? I hope Black China's experience is like a cautionary tale. It should be. All the BBLs, all the, I don't know. All of it is just frightening because, like, shouldn't you want to live for like longevity? What I mean by that also is not something where you're trying to like preserve yourself from some guy, but I mean like in be serious. Like, don't you want to live out like your 100 years where you're just like stress free? You can just kind of like just look at the sun, like sit on the grass. Why, as opposed to like continuing to follow Black China and their like derogatory lifestyles, why not like go out and take a walk around the park and like listen to a Paramore album or unpack a Taylor Swift experience, or literally just go have a job and have the experiences that you're really having at your real job, okay? And go see a movie, go have a dinner, go have a lunch, go have a breakfast, and then let those things be the narrative of your life. Those things can just be the narrative of your life, and that's real. That's real. So I want to say that.